think what's interesting about this city is that it's extremely accessible. You don't have to be wealthy to enjoy Amsterdam. You almost have places with access to everything, and I find that kind of charming, actually. With my work, I try to make the world a better place. And I believe that you should be responsible. My interest is the creator of the quality, which is for everybody in the city. You have to be a perfectionist. And I'm never satisfied, and I'm never happy. It's painful. It's really painful being a perfectionist. I like to bring things forward. That's one of the reasons why I came to the Netherlands, because the Netherlands was really a forefront in the evolution of architecture. It's very progressive, has always been progressive. If somebody wants a classical historical building, they shouldn't come to us. We can't do it. We're not very good at it. We don't want to do it. We want to make things that are important for now and the future, rather than saying something about the past. What we always try to think about is what it's like for the user. How do you make something optimistic out of something functional? Think of the space. How do you experience it? So when I'm on my bike and I have to store my bike, I don't want to lift it up a staircase, so I want to cycle it up the staircase. And then I think I should get a reward for that. And in this case, it was a view of the city. Shall we go to the top? Last two spaces are always filled. Somebody takes the effort to cycle all the way up here and to park their bikes at the last two spots. We are always trying to be innovative and optimistic, and the window for me is very important. So all the buildings are very characteristic about the windows. And I wanted to give these people a space on the water and on the sun, so we developed these garage door systems where you can open up your facade and create this space between the street and your house, a kind of in-between space. In fact, I think most people would like to be outside all the time. So it's always this connection between inside and outside, bringing either the outside in or bringing the inside out. Hey, Mimi, down, Pepper. Hey, no, he's photographing down there. Some of the buildings I make, they are rough. They're edgy, and they're always an experiment. And when you're making an experiment, you don't know what the results are going to be, actually. And a lot of my projects are a bit like that. When I design houses for individuals, which I love to do, I try to understand the family as much as possible, and I see the house as a kind of portrait of them. It represents them, their wishes. I translate that into a building. So when I was designing this house, somehow I didn't really think about that. And when it was finished, there was a very famous Dutch photographer, and he wanted to stay the night. And he said, you know what, Don? He said, this house is actually like you. And then you open it. I said, what do you mean? He said, well, it's kind of edgy and it doesn't really belong. But he said, on the other hand, it's extremely comfortable and it's kind of welcoming, and you feel very comfortable when you come into the house. And I think most people feel that in this house. Although it's very modern and hardline in many ways, it's very comfortable also. It's a very comfortable place to be in, to sit in, to experience the nature, to just live in.